Today, I'm excited to take you behind the scenes of my latest digital abstract artwork titled Fields of Gold, a piece that embodies luxury, passion, and digital expressionism. Hey guys, welcome to Unexplored Paintings. This is Vijay, and let's get started. Abstract art allows us to capture emotions and ideas that words can't fully express. With Fields of Gold, I wanted to explore the interplay of light, texture, and motion to tell a story about falling in and out of love. The inspiration of Fields of Gold came from nature and its eternal cycles. The golden hues represent abundance and warmth, while the darker chaotic elements symbolize the fleeting nature of emotions. A close-up of her earlier sketches or mood board would naturally take me through an emotional narrative. For this piece, I wanted you all to feel the contrast of love's permanence and its fragility. For this artwork, I used Infinite Painter app on my iPad, which gives me the freedom to experiment the textures and layers. It's perfect for blending traditional artistic styles with digital expressionism. I usually began my painting with some base layering techniques. I began with black and white kind of set of textures that I started adding it onto the canvas to give me a flow of how I should start working on it. And then I layer with warm golden base, a kind of muted tone which I prefer, on a white canvas, which brings richness of life and love, and along with that, bold black strokes to represent unpredictability and intensity of emotions. And I also, as you move along in the video, you will see me adding some red accents that are going to be the sparks of passion and fleeting moments of intensity that love often brings. Layering is very crucial in digital art. I use multiple layers to create depth and complexity, mimicking the textures of physical paint, but I try to make it more in depth. As and when I go, you will see how I'm able to achieve that. Digital expressionism is about breaking boundaries. It's not just painting with pixels, it's about expressing the raw emotions of our time. For me, this particular abstract artwork reflects the duality of luxury, opulence, and fragility, permanence and impermanence, right? Luxury, opulence, and fragility, permanence and impermanence. Luxury abstract art isn't just about aesthetics. It's about elevating a space emotionally and visually. This piece is designed to blend seamlessly into a sophisticated setting while provoking introspection. This particular piece represents more than a visual creation. It's a conversation between emotion, digital mediums, and the philosophy of abstract art. Today, we'll explore the inspiration behind this work, the process of creating digital luxury art, and the role of digital expressionism is modern creativity. I'll also share insights into how this artwork bridges the gap between opulence and emotional depth. Every artwork begins with a story, a spark of inspiration. For me, this particular artwork, the inspiration came from timeless beauty of nature, golden fields bathed in the sunlight. But beyond the visuals, this piece is a metaphor for the richness and fragility of human experiences. Gold as a color and symbol has long represented abundance, prosperity, and beauty. Yet, it's also a reminder of how fleeting such moments can be. I wanted to capture the duality of life's golden moments, how they shimmer brightly yet slip through our fingers like grains of sand. This duality mirrors the nature of love, its fiery passion and inevitable ebb and flow as well. The title itself, Fields of Gold, is a homage to both this natural beauty and the emotional landscapes we traverse as individuals. Abstract art, at its core, is a celebration of intangible. Unlike representational art, which captures the physical world, abstract art seeks to evoke emotions, thoughts, and ideas. It's a dialogue between the viewer and the artwork, where the meaning is shaped by personal interpretation. This is why I love abstract artwork. In this particular artwork, the abstraction is intentional. The sweeping strokes, chaotic lines, bold splashes of color are not meant to depict reality but to resonate emotionally. It's kind of like a transfer of energy. The golden hues symbolize abundance, the dark tones represents uncertainties, and the red elements bring intensity, echoing moments of passion and love. Philosophically, abstract art challenges us to look beyond the obvious and embrace the complexity of human experience. It invites us to question, what does wealth mean to us? Is it material, emotional, or spiritual? Through this particular abstract piece, I aim to provoke such reflections. Moving from philosophy to practice, let's talk about digital art. We live in an age where technology has revolutionized creativity. Digital art isn't just a tool, it's a medium that opens infinite possibilities. With apps like Infinite Painter, I can layer, erase, and manipulate elements with precision that traditional mediums can't afford. We cannot afford to do that when it comes to traditional mediums. In this particular artwork on my iPad Pro, using my stylus, which is Apple Pencil, I layered dynamic strokes to create textures and depth. Each stroke was deliberate, sometimes bold and confident, sometimes soft and fleeting, and sometimes without even knowing. It's kind of unconscious. It's muscle memory, I would say. The beauty of digital art lies in its flexibility. I could experiment with different brushes, blend modes, and textures to achieve a balance that felt both luxurious and organic at the same time. Digital expressionism is, as I call it, the evolution of abstract art in the digital age. It maintains the emotional depth of traditional abstract art while embracing the endless possibility of technology. Because I have this kind of freedom to explore digital apps, I do not literally have to worry about buying paints or exploring different set of colors just because I do not have that color with me at that very moment. And the canvas is unlimited. You just have to charge this particular iPad and you're good to go, right? So whenever inspiration sparks, whenever you feel like you want to express something, it's right there. It's just in your backpack. Remove it, open it, and start creating something which gives you endless amount of possibilities. Luxury abstract art like this one is not just about creating something visually appealing. It's about creating art that elevates spaces and evokes emotions. When designing this piece, I envisioned it in modern, luxurious interiors, as you can see at the end of the video. Imagine it hanging in a sunlit living room, surrounded by minimalist furnitures, its golden tone adding warmth and sophistication right to that particular setup. But luxury abstract art is also about exclusivity and storytelling. It's art that doesn't just blend into its environment but transforms it. It's a statement piece, a conversation starter, I would say. The use of bold contrasts and the rich textures in this abstract artwork ensures that it commands attention while harmonizing with its surroundings. Digital expressionism is a response to the times we live in, a blend of human emotion and technological innovation. It's a reminder that art, like life, is constantly evolving. In this artwork, digital expressionism allowed me to push the boundaries of traditional abstraction. The chaos of the black stroke represents the unpredictability of digital age, while the golden tones reflect the abundance of opportunity that it can bring. The red accents symbolizes passion, reminding us that even in a world dominated by technology, human emotions remain at the core of everything. Now, I just want to take you through the process of how exactly I came up with this particular artwork. So I introduced dark, bold strokes initially as the base layer, but that is actually not the base layer. It's chaotic. I wanted to keep it full of chaotic. The nature of that particular layer is chaotic. I poured out all of my emotion. The strokes added movement, and it helped me channel my energy onto the canvas, challenging the serenity of the golden base which I created next. I started the golden base, the base layer actually, with soft and muted tone, using soft gradient like brushes to mimic sunlight, and this set the tone for the artwork. And then I moved on to other detailing work, I would say, and then I started adding red accents here and there, which gave it a final touch. I used them sparingly to draw the eye and create focal point that evokes intensity. So layering is a key in digital art. Each layer interacts with the other ones, creating depth and the texture that mirror the complexity of emotions that I recommend. All in all, I would say that it's a reflection of life's richness and fragility, a conversation between luxury and emotion, an exploration of limitless possibility of digital expressionism. You can call it whatever you want, but at the end of the day, it will evoke a sense of emotion inside you, within you, when you take a look at it. So thank you all for joining me on this journey. I hope whatever I spoke about this artwork inspires you to create one. You can just follow along the steps that I have used in this particular video, and if you have any questions, do ask them through comment section, or you can send an email directly to me, or you can connect me with me on Instagram or Facebook, wherever you want to. You can connect with me and can discuss. And if you have any questions, you can ask me so that I can help you clarify with these things. And I would say this Infinite Painter app which I'm using, it's very fluidic, it's very simple, and it's very minimalistic. You will love it. Initially you will not, you will have that blockage when you start using it, but then when you start getting accustomed to it, when you start exploring the possibilities that this particular app has, it's endless. You just keep exploring new things each and every session of painting that you do, which helps you expand at a larger scale. I would say I've been using this app since 2.5 years by now. Initially I started using it on my phone, where I used to paint using my fingers, and then there was a kind of block where I faced, thinking that okay, if I have stylus, I can get into those minute details, I can expand, I can explore, and then I bought a stylus for my mobile, but that did not work. And then at the end of a certain time, at the end of the year, I would say, my mobile started lagging. It stopped responding because it required higher CPU power, I guess. So what I did was, I painted a couple of paintings, and then I had a set of paintings with me, so I started marketing, and I sold a couple of them, and then I made some money out of it. And then I bought an iPad. In this iPad, then again I had to install. So I just want to let you know that if you buy this particular app on Android and you want to migrate from Android to an iPhone or an iPad, Apple devices, you will have to buy it again, because the license on Apple device is a different one than the one which is on the Android. So it was a kind of surprise for me, but anyhow, it is just 800 bucks Indian rupees, 800 Indian rupees. That's close to $10, I think, but it's worth it. Once you buy it, it is there with you forever. Each and every update that they release is for free. You don't have to subscribe, you don't have to do anything, and there are plenty of useful free stock brushes in this particular app, so you can just use that. You can explore, you can do many things with just the stock brushes that they have. On top of that, there is a download section where you can go and download many brushes which other artists have used. Probably, I'm not sure where do they get that, and you can download that as well for free. So endless possibilities, I would say. And then you can create your own brushes. If you see something, a texture which is nice, and just take a photo and create a brush out of it. How amazing is that as well, right? So that's the level of freedom and flexibility that it provides for an artist. And when it comes to color palettes as well, you see a specific image, right? So a specific view that is right in front of you. Just click an image, open your phone, click an image, import that to your iPad, and then there you go. You can import the colors which are there in that image as your own color palette, and then start painting using that as well. So there are a lot of usages when it comes to this. I am planning to make in-depth tutorials for Infinite Painter app with respect to abstract artwork. But anyhow, I would say thank you for joining me on this journey of creating fields of gold. I hope this artwork inspires you to embrace the beauty of fleeting moments and the richness they bring to life. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments how abstract art resonates with you, or what inspires you to create this type of artwork. So always remember, every stroke tells a story. I want to know what's yours. This is Vijay signing off. Thank you and have a great day.